Yesterday I talked a little bit about how the Sustainable Development Goals are also looking at how to make our communities safer, because 75% of the population of the world will live in cities within the next 30-40 years. So we have to make the cities for people. And one of the things that I'm older than most of you. I've been involved in as an engineer for many years. In the early days of traffic engineering, when you look at traffic engineering, we're going to look at the speed of cars. If you take the very first picture there, if you travel at only about a small speed, you can actually see everything ahead of you. You can see the pedestrians, for example, here crossing. As the speed increases to about 20 miles per hour to 40 miles, your vision narrows, the peripheral vision, the side bits get lost, and your eyes focus more and more just ahead of you. As you go again a bit faster, 48 miles an hour, you see that the sides are getting less and less visible, and you're actually missing some of the information, for example, pedestrian passing. If you're traveling at 60 miles an hour, 65 miles an hour, you're focused very much on the center of your vision. And this is what actually happens to everybody when you drive. That is why we need to reduce the speeds in urban areas where people are walking, where things are happening around you. So that was the basic fundamental question. We know that people die faster if the car is and it hits you, you die. If you're traveling at around 30 miles per hour, only one person out of 10 will die. But as your speed increases, more and more die. So again, we need to have a low speed in urban areas. Now in the early days, what we thought was, the solution was to separate out the cars. You have primary roads where the main speeds are, you then have distributors, bring the cars in, so residential people are separated. And we thought that was a good idea, to separate out the cars and the people. And for a number of years, that is what we used to do. This was the traditional design. And for example, all around Europe, this is the kind of design. You have your major roads, then your distributors, and then coming into the house, coming in here. And as you can see, that was a good movement. There's residential areas here, residential areas, keeping them away from traffic. That worked, but the problem was, it actually also split communities. So what you had was, it was good for cars. In fact, we were actually designing for cars, not for people. And you only start to realize that when you go a little bit further. When we build these sort of things, you may have a situation like this where two adjacent communities, it took 4 kilometers of walking to get to that point, to meet your friend from the other community next to you. Because the roads were designed in such a way you couldn't just walk through. You had to walk around the road systems. And we began to realize, well, surely that's not right. Why is that happening? You got this again situation where the same communities were split by major roads passing through them. And again, we began to question, some engineers began to question, this can't be right. Again, because of fast roads, build-in communities. And often, for example, even junctions. Instead of letting people cross here for various reasons, people were required to cross there, down there. And not only is the distance longer, but you have delays all the time. And again, pedestrians were not given any priority. We were designing for vehicles, designing for traffic movement. Similarly here, we've got a situation here where there's a major road, here, there's a fence. So if you actually want to get across that road, you have to travel 530 meters to actually come across that road. Utterly stupid. Yet it seemed to be normal at the time. We thought this is the right way to keep the community safe. And increasingly more and more engineers, people at media and others started questioning this idea that this cannot be right. We're not designing for people anymore. And we started questioning this. We've traditionally said, okay, when there's many pedestrians falling over, we put in fences. That's supposed to save the pedestrian. Well, I'm not so sure. We have a situation where we don't really care for pedestrians. Here's pedestrians, yet we put posts and things in the way. So we're not really catering for pedestrians. And sometimes, because of fences, you end up having pedestrians on the wrong side of the fence. So they end up actually more exposed to danger than they would be otherwise, because we put fences there. Similarly here, this is an adjacent community. This woman is taking her child to see the grandmother. Yes, she has to cross quite fast roads to get there. So all of this was leading to some kind of, let's say, rebellion against traditional engineering. And nowadays, for example, in London and other countries, we're starting to say, pedestrians, we need to make more care for them. And when you have fences like this, you end up the only place pedestrians can cross is where the junctions are. You're actually bringing the pedestrians to the one place where there's most traffic, turning and going around. So again, this doesn't seem to be a good idea. Do we want to prevent the pedestrians from crossing because it's safer for them? Or is it really because we don't want them to disrupt the traffic? And then that fundamental question is starting to be asked now, especially in terms of this whole idea of making the cities for people, and the fact that we want to have what they call active mobility. We want to encourage walking, cycling, and walking to public transport. This has got to be the future of cities, and not the old style. So, for example, this is an example from New Zealand. This was a metro station, and at that time there was a major road here, so there was no way to cross. So 5-minute walking catchment was that. By simply actually creating a footpath and making a facility to cross, the catchment was doubled by doing this. So people are starting to say building fences is not the answer. Next one. In this one, this is Pentonville Road in London. Lots of fences everywhere, very ugly. And again, we began to say, well, take the fences away. And if the cars are prevented from traveling as fast, well, that's okay. Cars shouldn't be traveling so fast. Let's take the fences away and make it easier. Here's another one where you have a fence here, and if you have a cyclist here, often they were crushed when the trucks were coming. For example, here, we've taken the fence away, and the cyclist, even if the truck comes too close, at least he has somewhere to go. When you put the fence and force the cyclist there, often they were getting crushed at that point. Another one, terrible. This is King's Cross. Look how ugly it is. This is a shopping street. People need to walk across. You're making them walk away along there to come there, or down here to turn. And instead of that, they said, this is crazy. We're making all the jails for our pedestrians. So we took all the clutter away, took all the fences away. And now we say, right, if the cars have to travel more slowly, okay, it's not a problem. The cars are there, they're allowed to come there. They should not dominate the thing. Pedestrians and people should dominate the cities. So now people can cross there as they need to. There's a central area, they can stop for a few minutes. And so we're now starting to make our cities more pedestrian friendly. Here's another one. Typically, and I've been as bad as I've designed pedestrian crossings, and we put in the fences to make the pedestrians look certain ways. But the consequence in a large city is often there's people still spilling out. This is actually dangerous. People are stuck in the road because of the fencing. And now we've taken these fences away, and we said, okay, this is better, it works better. So instead of having just, instead of having just this small area of effective crossing, we now have the width, the whole width of the area to cross. Again, it's more a case of attitude to say that pedestrians are actually important. Previously, we never really considered that. We designed the traffic to let the traffic move, and the pedestrians were sort of put out of the way so they weren't interfering so much. Or in theory, they were for safety, but a lot of it was just to make sure they were out of the way. Again, I won't go too much, but there are lots of other examples where before and after we've taken the fences away. There was lots of fences around, we've taken them away now, we're starting. So this is all in London. Another one I showed you yesterday where the actual people had to go from the community there and were coming to some point here. They had to walk away long distance, but people started walking over this hill, and eventually the local authority said, right, why don't we just create a footpath for them? That's where they want to go. So why are we actually making them walk long distances? Similarly, nowadays in the UK, for example, if you build a housing scheme, you often do not put in footpaths. You let people walk for a few months, and very soon you can see where people want to go, and you then come along afterwards and put in the footpaths. So you actually try to cater for what people actually want, rather than what you think they might want. Another one where again this is a two-way street. They've taken it away. It's in Ireland, I think, this one. And they widened the footpath, put in some trees, made it more attractive. And again, the other thing is to make streets, the streetscape, make that street a place where people might want to go to. It's not just for going through. It could be a destination. If you put in small benches, a few plantations, it's the kind of place people will come and meet. They'll meet their friends there. Go and have little coffee shops will start working. Very soon the economy of that street becomes much more viable, and it becomes a vibrant place to come and go. And the cities are finding this around the world, That's why they're actually doing this now. They're starting to make cities for people, and then you find that the economy of the city improves when you start doing this. A road also, you must recognize, changes its function as it passes through. Out of the city, maybe a certain type of road, certain design is appropriate. But as you come into the town centre or into suburbs, you need to change the actual function of that road and to design the road to be for the kind of activities which are likely to be happening at that place. London, in shared space, again, this one we've widened this road so people can park to deliver goods, but after they deliver the goods, the street now has become much better for people. It's for more space and so forth. Similarly here, this was a two-way street, very congested, people having to walk there. They've widened the footpaths on each side, made it 2 lanes only. So okay, so the traffic is a bit more congested. It doesn't matter. Now as the new philosophy is, we need to be planning for the people. That's it, thank you.